Hi guys, my name's Schmiddy. I'm back with an Identity 5 YouTube video. I'm sorry guys for not being able to post for God knows how long. My house did get hit by a tree. Well, a couple trees, 3 trees to be exact. But I'm here with that. I promised you guys. I did actually record the Mercenary guide, but my old laptop did get destroyed, and I lost everything, sadly enough. But here we are. And I'm gonna just re-record it. I'm gonna make it a little bit better because I got thinking about it, and I'm gonna get my my buddy Sprinty to help me. Sprinty's my best friend, you know. We're like brothers, if you could say. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for all the wishes and all that stuff. It really means a lot getting through all this troubling time. And I am in a hotel room. You guys can see I have a different background. But enough rambling. Let's hop right into it. I'm just gonna go through the skills of Mercenary to start off with. I have been maining Mercenary for about 5 seasons. I always was a seer main, always was a seer main, but I had to play Rescuer from my team, AO and now B4U, so yeah, here we are. First off, I'm not going to read everything word for word because you guys pretty much know this, but for you guys that don't, he does have something called IR dash or an elbow pad. This is something that you get throughout the entire game. You get 4 of them, and you can dash away off of something, either an object, a wall, a cipher. I'll show you that, guys, when you're decoding with Mercenary. There, you want to be on. You have to plan your exit, whether it's a Wu Chang teleporting or any hunter teleporting on you. You want to plan your exit. But these elbow pads are OP. This practically makes Mercenary unchaseable. It's just like a little skip, you could say, or a dash, or a I don't even know where I'm going with that, like a big jump, you could say. I don't know where I'm going with that, but you guys know the elbow pad. Mercenary, this makes him very, very good, very untouchable, and you can even use this for saving, and I'll get into that later. But secondly, you get to skilled. This just means he vaults faster. 10%. He is a good kiter, of course. He is considered untouchable in this game. Hunter chasing this guy will get 3 Cypher Kite no matter what, especially with his added bonus where he gets hit. It takes a little bit, which you guys will see is Steel Will and Shell Stocked. But yeah, he just vaults faster. It helps people kite if you are being chased for some odd reason. We move on to Steel Will. The countdown of speed rocket chair is faster and reduced by 30. This just means Mercenary is on the chair longer. This is actually very big. If there's a Mercenary or a Coordinator or a practically almost any saver on a chair, they will be on chair longer, which means you have more time to decode, more time to cipher rush, more time to get that accelerated decoding that is oh so sweet. Accelerated decoding is my love, and I love that so much. But this just means he is on the chair longer. Steel Will is an amazing trait, and I love that trait so much. It really helps out a lot of competitive teams and ranked teams. And lastly, we move on. Noise produced by separate machines as decoding speed is decreased by 25%. Mercenary intensifying the panic. Additional Mercenary reduces their decoding by 10% up to 55%. Right here, this just means that, you know, he decodes slow. Like every saver in the game, they decode slow. All of them decode slow, and if he didn't decode slow, he would be absolutely broke. He would be the most OP survivor in the game this game's ever seen. He would be that broken. He needs this. His decoding progress looks like it's decreased by 25%, and it takes 20% longer for him to get injured. So if he gets hit, I think it's 15 seconds. I'm not sure what the exact time is. I'll ask Sprinter and I'll tell you guys. But yeah, he once hit, you can go farther. It takes a little bit longer for that hit to actually register, because it does take a little bit longer to build up, because he is, as you can see, external trait Shell Shocked. But yeah, guys, these are the external traits for Mercenary. This is my build. Obviously, I run down right. You need right. You need down. You need self-heal, and then I run healing because I am healed a lot as Merc. If I get hit early, I need to be healed. If I get double hit, I need to be healed. But I do run that. You can run other stuff. I've seen some mercs run great power. I don't recommend it. I've seen some mercs run will to survive. I don't recommend it. I recommend what I run. This is, in my opinion, the best build for Mercenary. You guys can do as you will, but make sure you have down and right. Those are the biggest things. Down and right, down and right. And I think that's it. Where am I on the leaderboard? I am a whole 700th. Oh my gosh. I swear to God, guys, I was the first merc last season for a little bit, like maybe a week, and then I think Psyche got it, or Miasma, one of those two, who are really good mercs. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, I am back. No wait, okay, let me restart. Okay, guys, first off, we're gonna start with Feaster. Sprinter had to down everyone because I've done this 3 times, and everyone went for a save. So here we are. You do want to probably elbow pad there so he can't double hit you. If you get hit, he can hit you and tentacle you. There are ways to dodge a tentacle. If you get hit by the tentacle, okay, but you want to loop it. You have to dodge the tentacle. And you just want elbow pad. That was not the cleanest of saves. But the point of saving versus a Feaster is, I'll show you guys it again. The point of saving versus a Feaster is when you save, there is a small animation. There's a small animation where he has to throw the tentacle. That's like a 0.5 second thing. And he cannot hit you when he does that. So even if he does hit you with the tentacle, there is a slight delay where you can elbow pad out of there and he will not hit you. But if that is the case, if you do get hit by a tentacle, what you want to do is you want to instantly save and use the person on chair as a body block. If you get double hit, then you body block for them. But you can keep doing that. I'll save again. I'm gonna get hit, but I won't get double hit. I don't think I will. So we'll see. So you come close, you see him. You want to wait, but if a Feaster comes for you, you want to elbow pad. Bait the tentacle. If you get hit by the tentacle, you can still save. At this point, all you want to do is save. There's a slight delay. And you body block. And that is how you do it. You just want to get the save off. If he throws the tentacle down, you can save. If he throws the tentacle down, you don't have to save. You can try to bait the actual hit, but just circle the tentacles, elbow pad there if he starts going after you. If he camps a chair and sits on it, you don't have to elbow pad, but it's recommended. I would elbow pad it to that chair. Alright guys, second here we have Clown. Clown is one of the, he's tricky to save against, to say the least. He is hard if he holds that dash. If he hits you right away, it's easy. The number one rule against a Clown is do not get double hit. You are, under every circumstance, cannot get hit by that slow drill. Wow. Alright. So here we're going to go. Actually, I'm going to wait till after half because he just used his dash. Alright, he has his dash now. Just pretend like it's before half. Let's just say that. So here, what you want to do is, I wouldn't recommend using an elbow pad for this. You cannot get double hit. You have to elbow pad out of there as soon as you can. You have to elbow pad out of there. He didn't hold his dash. Not holding that dash means he's gonna hit me and then he's gonna dash me and then try to hit me right after. That is the strategy. Skywalker holds the dash. We'll get to that. But Sprinter holds the dash too. But some clowns like DS, he would just dash. Dead would just dash in early seasons. You have to elbow pad out of there no matter what. You save, you elbow pad. You have to get the shit out of there. You cannot get double hit. The second one I'm going to show you guys is holding the dash. Holding the dash is trickier. Holding the dash is pretty hard. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. You have to mind game him, in my opinion. You have to bait it. You want to wait. You want to hide. Let's just pretend I'm hiding. You want to hide. You don't want the hunter to know where you are. But against a clown, you don't want to go super late. You don't want to go super early, but not super late, because he will hold that dash and destroy you. So you go right about now, in my opinion. You don't want to elbow pad, like I said. It's a waste of an elbow pad. But if they hold, you want to crouch. Maybe you want to dance. You have to get them to use that. You have to keep going back and forth. Make him bait it. And then, obviously, I was one hit, so I take that body block. But if you are not one hit, you have to elbow pad out of there. But it is very hard to not get double versus a clown. It takes practice. veteranized mercenaries cannot have a hard time knocking double hit versus a skilled clown as sprinter. So keep that in mind. You guys want to elbow pad away once you save. Right after you save, elbow pad. You don't want to use that elbow pad to get to the chair, because if you use that elbow pad to get to the chair, they'll know that. And if they do, if you elbow pad, they'll know that you elbow pad. They'll hit you, and they know they can double hit you pretty easily. So make sure not to use that elbow pad early. Get to the chair, then elbow pad after you save. Alright guys, here we have Bloody Queen. Bloody Queen is one of the easiest hunters to save against. Why? Because they waste their time mirroring ciphers. They don't care about the saver. The saver's going to get their save anyway. He will get their save, but they waste their time mirroring ciphers so they can stop that cipher. That's why we call them the tie queen. They love going for it. But don't waste your elbow pad getting to the chair. Why? Because they will mirror you after you save. So what you want to do is you want to try to bait the hit, waste as much time as possible. You see, you want to keep backing up. She hits me. You want to. They will try to mirror you. You don't want to. Then you elbow pad, because the Bloody Queen will try to mirror you to get that double hit. That's the only way they can double hit you. So what you want to do is you want to save. Don't use an elbow pad to get to the chair. You save and then elbow pad out, or you save and then watch for the mirror, go to a pal, go to the nearest wall, nearest pal, and then elbow pad, because they will try to double hit you there. I promise you that. But that is the easiest explanation how to save a versus Bloody Queen. It is not that hard. Bloody Queens will not try to double hit you. They will try to double you after the fact with their mirror. Alright guys, here we have obviously Axeboy. With Axeboy, it's still pretty difficult. You have one of two options. Depending on how far they are, and if you're first saver, you can break this tree or not. Right here, I'm going to break this tree because you have enough time, and it can buy you time for the flames to not circle around you. In a tournament standard or a VC communication, I don't always have to break this tree because I know how close they are and how efficient I can get that save. But now I don't have to worry about that flame circling around me, which really does help. Now for this, you don't have to go super early, but you want to go before 50% of the half. So I'm going to wait. You don't really have to waste an elbow pad unless he knows where you are. You guys can see that purple flame. That purple, oh god, I'm getting that hotel Wi-Fi. That purple flame will be the determination of you getting double hit. A good Axeboy is good at what they do. Maybe I can beat this doctor to it. So I'm gonna go. You want to keep circling it. If he doesn't flame, you just go for it. You take the hit if he wants to. But not getting hit is probably the best idea, obviously. So to sum it up, that save was screwed up by the doctor that pulled the fireball. But to sum it up, he's gonna always flame before he hits. I will 100% guarantee you he will always flame before he hits. You just want to go around the red line, around him. You can dodge the flame, and once you dodge the flame, you go for the save. He will hit you probably after you dodge the flame. If he doesn't, you just have to mind game him, bait it out. Alright guys, here we are. I'm going to show you guys another save because these bots keep interrupting the save. So what you want to do is, obviously I don't have a flame around me, so I'm not going to go super early. If I did have a flame around me, I'm going to go early. But you want to elbow pad if he knows where you're coming from. He doesn't know where I'm coming from, so I'm not going to elbow pad. Obviously I'm slowed down. Now I have a purple flame. So right here, I'm going to elbow pad that. He's going to try to flame me. I dodge the flame. He swing. He hit the chair. I'm out of here. I'm going to stay near this pallet so he doesn't hit me. I could have elbow padded, but obviously I have one more elbow pad. You always want to have one elbow pad when you are a merc at endgame, if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much how you guys do it, guys. You just have to dodge the fireball. Once you dodge the fireball, you can go for the save because they usually do swing afterwards. Alright guys, I am back. This is now Dreamwitch. Dreamwitch is one of the harder hunters to save against. Dreamwitch, it's hard because you don't know if they have Blink or Patroller unless they use it. Obviously they'll use it, but it's usually Patroller. Patrollers can stuff a save and prolong a save, making you save after half. A good Dreamwitch will do that. They also have a leech and a main body or main spawn. The main spawn is usually the one on chair, and the leech is usually the one patrollering. So you have to look out for that. They can always camp it behind a pallet, in a patch of grass, behind a cipher. You have to elbow pad and you have to go early. The reason you want to go early is because if you go early, they can't patroller you easily, or they can't blink you and double hit you. You have to go early for saves like this. I cannot stress that enough. Don't be afraid to waste elbow pads in this. Go early, at least go before 25%. And elbow pad. I'm telling you right now, elbow pad, elbow pad, elbow pad. Look, there's the main buddy's probably on the chair, and there's a leech right here. So right here, I'm just gonna elbow pad. I have to get past that one. I don't know what it has. I'm gonna wait it out now that I'm close. Go keep baiting it. And what you want to do after this, you just want to elbow pad out. You don't know where anything else is unless you're talking in VC. So I just wanted to get out of that. Now here's when it gets tough. If they do have patroller and you go for a save and he sees you, and if they patroller you, you have to, once you get patrollered, you elbow pad to the chair no matter what. You don't try to take a hit. You elbow pad to the chair, make them hit you, and then you have to try to mind game. It's very hard. So here, guys, I'm going to show you guys an example of when a Dreamwitch tries to patroller you. What you want to do is, like I said, you want to go early. My God, notifications. And there's usually a leech somewhere. Right there, I can tell the leech is probably over there. So I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to elbow pad. I'm going to let him patroller me to show you guys. He does patroller, and what you have to do, you just have to, sometimes you just go for it. He'll usually get you if he patrollers there, but it is what it is. Just don't get double hit. Try to get as far as possible. That is how you counter a patroller gameplay, in my opinion. You just have to get to that chair. Obviously, I could have saved there with the patroller delay, but I wanted to show you guys that if they do patroller earlier than that, you can save if they do patroller. But you have to mind game. That's when it comes down to mind games with the hunter. Alright guys, here we have Evil Reptilian. I'm going to save after half for the sake of the video. I'm going to pretend like after half is before half. Bear with me. When you're playing against the Evil Reptilian, this is one of those hunters that it's not hard to save against, but it's not easy to save against. You have to dodge the smash, the Hulk smash, whatever you want to call it. If you dodge that successfully, you will always save correctly unless you get terror shocked while saving. With that being said, you don't want to go too late, but you don't want to go too early. This is one of those hunters that will not wait you out like Clown and Gamekeeper. This is one of those hunters that wants to get it done fast. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna actually elbow pad there. All you have to do is dodge the hit. You dodge. You successfully save. The survivor usually wouldn't go in the same direction as me. But yeah, that is it. My advice in order to dodge would be, when dodging, you want to go left or right. Don't go back or forward, because if you go back or forward, trust me, just go left or right. If you are going left and he jumps, go right. If you're going right when he jumps, go left. If you're going straight when he jumps, go right or left. It'll usually work. You also might want to kite against obstacles, because he cannot jump into obstacles. He has to either jump over them or against them. So if you're near a big rock or a tree, you can use that to your advantage. He's probably going to smash on that tree. So if he's smashing on that tree, you can go away from that tree and he won't smash you. That is my advice for Evil Reptilian. If you dodge the smash, you will usually successfully save. Evil Reptilian's not that hard. Don't overthink it, guys. Alright guys, saving versus Geisha is one of the easier hunters to save against. As you guys can see, I did get hit. My Wi-Fi is... Anyway, saving versus Geisha, the only way they can stun you if they hover in the air like there. Now, you have to bait it out. You go to the chair, you back up, you go to the chair, back up. There's no way they can hit you. You go late. You want to go late. You don't have to waste an elbow pad for this. But you want to go late. Dodge it, get the save off, and you're gone. You don't even have to waste an elbow pad. But yeah, guys, Geisha is very, very easy. It's as easy as Photo, a little harder. But yeah, you just go late. You don't have to go super early. You don't even have to go fairly early. You just go late. You can save right before half. And you just, the way to dodge her hovering the hair, go to the chair, back up, go to the chair, back up, go to the chair, back up, go to the chair, back up. And if they do end up hitting you on the dash, you still have time to save, I promise you, because there's still that small delay. But yeah, guys, Geisha is very easy to save against. That is my way to save against Geisha. It works usually 95% of the time. There are some chances that, you know, the Geisha will get you on the off chance, so don't get too sad about that. We all make mistakes, but Geisha is fairly easy to save against. If you use those tips, you will be able to save successfully. Alright guys, so here we have Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper is one of my kryptonite hunters. I cannot save versus Gamekeeper because they hold their hook like a clown dash. You want to go fairly early because they will hold that hook. You also want to keep in mind the double hook. If they're one hit away from full presence, which you gotta keep in mind, they can double hook you, which will stuff you. Now here, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna go. You don't usually need the elbow pad for this because they will just hold that hook and try to stuff you. I'm gonna go now with my hotel Wi-Fi. They're just gonna hold it. What you want to do is you just want to duck, try to bait it out. I just went for it right there. Usually you can just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'll save again to show you guys. But that you can do that. You can just go for it all out. When a clown dash is holding, or when a Gamekeeper is doing that, you literally, you have to play mind game. So I'm gonna go now. Actually, I'm gonna wait a little bit. If he knows where you're coming from, you can elbow pad, but usually they just camp. Because if they do hook you beforehand, then you can just get a free save. I'm gonna go now. He's gonna hold the hook again. And just like that. Obviously, I wouldn't go save when I'm one hook, one hit against a Gamekeeper, but pretending I was full health there, you have to bait out the hook. Once they hook you, then they'll swing, or they'll wait for you to swing. If they wait to swing, then you just have to bait it out again. Saving versus Gamekeeper is not an easy feat. Not at all. That's why it's my kryptonite. I have an easier time saving against a Dreamwitch and I have an easier time saving against a Bonbon than Gamekeeper, in my opinion. Obviously, it's easier to stuff as a Bonbon, but I just cannot save versus Gamekeeper. But that is the way to do it. Hopefully that does help you guys with Gamekeeper. You guys having trouble with Gamekeeper. Alright guys, I'm back. Here is Photographer. Photographer is one of the easiest hunters to save against. There is not much to this. You go late and you save and you don't get double hit. The only thing that he has is his attack recovery is insanely fast. His attack recovery is fast. It's really, really fast. So saving versus a Photographer in basement's difficult. You'll have to elbow pad in there. But a Photographer just here, you just go late. There's nothing to it. You go late. I'm gonna go now. I'm not even gonna waste an elbow pad. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm just gonna go now. Get the hit off. If he has blank, just elbow pad away. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do that, guys. That was bad. But this is not gonna be a long segment. Saving versus a Photographer is very, 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 very easy. You just take the hit, you save, you elbow pad off. It's that simple. That elbow pad, don't mind that. That wasn't even lag. That was just me being bad. But against a Photographer, you just want to leave. You want to get out. Don't try to double save versus a Photographer because you can see my health. I will die if I get hit by another one. But simply put, you get hit by the Photographer, go late, and he will not be able to stuff you at all. Unless it's basement. Basement, you will have to elbow pad into basement without getting hit because his attack recovery is very fast. Blue race car was notorious for stuffing as Photographer in basement. Alright guys, here we are with Ripper. Ripper's actually, sorry, it's a new day. Ripper's actually not that hard to save against as Merc. If you're not a Merc, then it's pretty hard. But when he sees you, you don't want to get Foggy Blade. That is the key thing. You want to go kind of early. And when you're here, you have to go bob and weave. Try to dodge the Foggy Blade. If you get too close, let him Foggy Blade you. That's fine. Just don't get double hit and elbow pad out. We're going to go do that again. But the basics of saving versus Ripper is you want to go fairly early. Just of course you want to go fairly early for everyone. You don't want to go too late. But you have to get close to the chair because if you get close enough to the chair and he Foggy Blades you, you still have enough time because there is a delay between the Foggy and the hit. So you like the Feaster Tentacle. He tentacles, then can hit. He foggies, then can hit. So if you get foggied, you just elbow pad out of there. But preferably, what I would do if I were you is I would elbow pad to the chair and then elbow pad away from the chair. So you do not get double hit if you do get foggy. They usually do run peeper, so if you do get detected, okay, you see here? Elbow pad to it. Dodge the... And just like that, guys, you want to elbow pad to the chair. The most preferable way to save versus a Ripper is elbow padding to the chair. And then after you elbow pad to the chair, you want to try to bob and weave the foggy, make him throw the foggy. If you get hit by it, that's fine. Just elbow pad after you save. If you dodge it, that's even better. So saving versus a Ripper is not that hard when you're Mercenary because you do have those elbow pads that give you that advantage over most survivors. Alright guys, here we have Wu Chang. Wu Chang is one of those hunters that some people find it difficult, some don't. In my opinion, saving versus a black form Wu Chang can be sort of difficult. White form is not that hard. I will show you guys both forms right here. The key is to know when to elbow pad and when not to. Black form's obviously harder because of the bell, but we will see. So for Wu Chang, where's that? Oh, it's right here. For Wu Chang, what you want to do is you want to hide. Let's just pretend he didn't see me for the sake of the video because I didn't know where he's even chaired. And you want to hide. And then because it's black form, you don't always have to waste the elbow pad. But because he knows where I am, I'm going to elbow pad. And right here, you want to waste another elbow pad because you do not want to get double hit. You do not want to get double hit. If they don't waste, I cannot stress this enough, guys. If they don't waste bell on you before you get hit first, say you saw how you just hit me. If he just hits me without belling, then you will want to elbow pad right when you get that save off because they'll elbow pad you. I mean, they'll bell you no matter what. Trust me, I play, you know, top tier hunters. If they do not bell you for the first hit, they will bell you after you save. 100%. You have to elbow pad after if they still have bell. Now, white form, you can just hide. The only thing he has on you is that soul siphon. If he starts to soul siphon you, you elbow pad. It's pretty basic. The key to saving versus a white form Wu Chang is you just elbow pad if they soul siphon. If they don't soul siphon, you don't elbow pad. It's simple as that. Because their hit recovery takes a long time and all that. Because black form Wu Chang, with a black form Wu Chang, if you get hit far from the chair, you'll get hit and they'll bell you and they double hit you because you can't save. So I'm gonna go now. And if he starts to soul siphon, I'll just elbow pad. If he doesn't, you see, now guys, I'll have enough time. And I'll just get out of there. If he would have started to soul siphon me earlier, I would have elbow padded to the chair, but he didn't know where I was coming from, so it was a clean save. To recap for you guys, if it is a black form Wu Chang, if he finds you far from the chair, elbow pad to that chair because he'll hit you, then bell you, and he'll double hit you. If you get too close to the chair and he doesn't use bell, he hits you, elbow pad right after you save. White form, you only elbow pad if he starts to soul siphon you. If you don't get soul siphon, don't elbow pad. It's not necessary. He will not get you, I promise you. So that is Wu Chang, guys. Alright, guys. So the thing with saving against Spider is interesting. You have to dodge the web. That is the key thing here. You have to dodge the web when it comes to Spider because they could double web shot you and then double hit you. You don't know how much presence they have. If you know how much presence they have, then if you want to take a web, you can, which I don't recommend. But the key to here is usually they'll have three stack, maybe 2 stack web, and they'll be running through it. You need to elbow pad there. You want to, okay, I couldn't dodge the web there. They might just swing, they might not. He hit the chair. And make sure to dodge the second web if they do throw it. They don't always, but right there, they do throw it. I'm going to go for another save to show you guys. But in a sense, elbow pad to the chair or just walk to the chair. You don't have to do either. But if they're zooming, you might want to elbow pad to the chair because they could hit you, fast recovery, and then hit you again. You don't want that. So I elbow pad, and then you have to dodge the web after the fact. The spider, after you save, will always throw a second web at you. Even if he's chasing the other person, he will web you. He will always web the merc. I 100% guarantee he will. So here I'm going to show you guys once again. And I'll tell you guys what I'm going through in my head. So I see he's moving through webs, as you guys can see. So now my mind is I have to elbow pad there because I don't want the fast hit recovery. But now that I'm kind of close, I don't have to waste an elbow pad. So I'm going to go. He hits the web, which is really good. I couldn't dodge it. He hits me. And now I can save. And now since I'm dead, I'm going to body block. If you're dead, more than likely you should body block unless you don't want to get chaired. Like if there are 5 ciphers left, don't body block. There's no point. If there's like 2 ciphers left, 3 ciphers left, you do. Preferably you can't body block. But in a sense, in order to save against the spider, see how many webs are in. See how many webs he's going through. If he's zooming, elbow pad to the chair, more than likely. If you're that close, just try to dodge the web. The key to saving versus spider, once again, guys, is dodging the web. You have to dodge that web. You can't get double spit on, and you can't get double hit. But he hit me with a web. He hit me. If I was full health, I wouldn't have gone down. I would have just been web till death. So that was a good save, in my opinion. Just try to dodge that web. If you don't dodge the web, that's fine. After you get hit by the web, they'll most likely hit you. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys how to save versus an Ann. First of all, you want to go for a save early versus an Ann because you want to bait the cats. I'll explain this more in depth after the save. So I elbow pad to the chair, I bait the cats. The goal of an Ann is not to cat you in the beginning, so you bait the cats and you go back. Once you go back, once she separates the cats, go to the chair, make her cross. Make her cross. Once she crosses, wait it out. Wait out the cats, wait out the cats, wait out the cats. I should have waited the cats a little bit longer so we wouldn't have gotten hit here. But I do end up getting the body block, and you guys will see Paul is able to kite a good 20 more seconds because I body blocked. So it did work out in the end. Just wait a little bit longer, be a little bit more patient, and you'll be able to get that save. Now let me explain this in depth. You want to save versus an Ann very early because you do not want to get double hit or stuffed. I do end up getting double hit. That was my error, but you do not want to get stuffed. That is the big thing. So you go for a save early, you bait the cats. If the Ann sees you go early, she will cat, and once she cats, she'll separate the cats. Her goal is not to cat you, the goal is to cat the chair so she can end up hitting you and hitting you again because you'll get stunned and you won't be able to save. So you go early, you bait out the cats. Once you see the cats separate, you go back. Go back. Elbow pad if you have to, just don't get hit and go back. When you go back, when you go back, wait about 3 to 4 seconds. Also notice, guys, she cats here. I go onto the cat so the perfumer doesn't get stuffed. I go on the cat so the perfumer doesn't get stuffed. That's just a little, you know, high IQ play, I guess you would say. But once you go back, when she separates the cats, you go back to the chair. When you go back to the chair, she's going to cross the chair so the cats go back to the chair. When this happens, you leave the chair again, and you wait about 3 to 4 seconds again until the cats leave the chair, like disappear. Then you can save just normally with the Ann so you don't get stuffed or double hit. I hope this does help for you guys trying to main Merc, and you cannot save versus Ann, because saving versus Ann is hard, but once you get it down, it's very easy. I hope this does help. Alright guys, I'm back. I was sick of bots ruining everything, and it seems my ping is better without bots. So maybe we'll see. But I did get Sung. Everyone say hi, Sung. We have Mad Eyes here. For Mad Eyes, you want to go early. So there are 2 scenarios when you're saving versus Mad Eyes. When you're with a team, they can decode a manipulator so he doesn't have walls. But if you're in a rank match, you don't have that luxury of talking with people, so you have to go early. I'm going to elbow pad, and I'm just going to be here. And I just get the save off. So I'm going to show that again. Again, with Mad Eyes, you want to go early, because if you're in a team setting or a tournament setting, what my team would do would be we save later. One person goes for the manipulator, one person goes for the save, so we can't wall the chair. But without that luxury, you can't do that. So you want to go early. And if he does start walling it off, you just have to bait the walls. That's all you have to do. I would elbow pad there, but you have to bait the walls. He's going to, yeah, you just bait the walls. Oh, I got walled there. You just got to keep pushing forward. Saving versus Mad Eyes is sometimes impossible. Saving versus Mad Eyes in a small area will be almost impossible because he could just keep walling you off. In that instance, you have to decode the manipulator next to you. If you decode that manipulator, he can't wall off the chair. If you go early, he has no time to wall you, so you can save instantly. That's another scenario. The third scenario is you just go without decoding the manipulator, without going early. If you can't get there early, and you have to keep going, you have to bait the walls out. In order to bait the walls out, you get close to the chair, back up, close to the chair, and you have to keep inching closer to the chair. The more you inch closer to the chair, the better and more successful you have to saving. Saving versus Mad Eyes can be easy and hard at the same time, so you just gotta practice. Practice makes perfect. I still have a hard time saving versus Mad Eyes. So, I know a lot to take in there, guys, but those are my suggestions. In a tournament standard, like I said, you will have the luxury of having a teammate decode the manipulator for you, but if you can't do that yourself or have a teammate do that, you have to go early and or bait out the walls. Alright guys, here we have Sculptor. Sculptor's one of those hunters that's pretty difficult to save against, especially if they have full presence. But here I'm going to show you guys, obviously the Sculptor does not have full presence yet. Oh, he spiked me. If this happens, you guys just want to elbow pad out. For Sculptor, you have to bait out the statues. You have to dodge all the statues. You don't want to go for an insta save or any of that. You want to go fairly early. Oh my gosh, I got hit. I'm just going to go for it. And I did take the body block. That's unfortunate. Before Sculptor, guys, what you want to do is you want to go fairly early, and you need to dodge the statues. You might even want to you elbow pad to the chair always. Always elbow pad to the chair because they'll just statue you to death. You want to elbow pad to the chair 100% of the time. Elbow pad to the chair 100% of the time, unless they're not near it. But they will statue you to death. A good Sculptor will see you from a long distance and statue you, punish you. So you want to elbow pad to the chair. Once you're at the chair, you just want to go around the chair, back and forth the chair. You have to dodge the statues. The way Sculptors plan their statues is you save on the left side of the chair. They know that. So, for example, where's a chair? You save right here. You will save right here. They will statue the sides of the chairs. So what you want to do is when they statue, you go right here, and then you go right here. You have to go back and forth. Wow. You have to go back and forth. But they will statue the side of the chair because that is where the animation is of saving. With that being said, elbow pad to the chair, go fairly early, and you just have to bob and weave the statues. They will always, 100% of the time, statue the sides of the chairs because that's where the save is. Hopefully this does help, guys. There's not a lot to it, but it's repetition will make this perfect. You just have to, like I said, dodge the statues, elbow pad there, and you'll be fine. Alright guys, here we have Vio. Vio is one of those hunters that you... Ooh, let me get comfortable. Vio is one of those hunters that you have to go fairly early against because you have to bait out the note. That's the only way. Of course, dodge these because they do slow you down. I don't have to elbow pad because he's not holding the note. And you just want to walk away when he does this. Dodge the note. You make him miss. You get it. You save. You elbow pad out. I'm obviously going to show you guys that again, but the key to saving versus Vio is you have to dodge the note, of course, but you have to go early. You go to the chair, when he throws that note, you back away. Throw the note, back away. You just get out of there. Dodge the note, and then once he throws the second note, you go back. When he has full presence and he notes, in order to save versus that, all you have to do is you have to stand on it, stand on the note. It's hard to explain. You stand on the note, and that's all you have to do. Right before the note runs out, run to the chair. If he boss attacks, then you just save. If you get hit, you get hit. See? I don't know if he has full presence or not. I think he does. I get hit, but I'll body block, and there you go. For the boss, I actually didn't even know he had it, but in that instance, they don't even try to hit you there. They just set a range. What I like to do is I like to stand on the note. When I have to go, I go. If you don't have time to dodge it, you just try to insta-save. If you get hit, you get hit. You have to body block when that happens. But you want to do is when they boss attack you, want to try to stand in between those notes. But I didn't have enough time because I was talking to you guys, so I didn't have much time control in my head. But when that happens though, you want to stand in between the lines, not take a hit, let them swing at you, or you just go for the save. And that's an easy, simple save. But the key takeaways to saving versus Bio is go earlier and make him dodge, make him waste the note by going to the chair and then backing off. Alright guys, here we have Bonbon. Bonbon is one of the hardest, no, it is the hardest hunter to save against. You have to dodge the bombs, you have to mind game the Bonbon, and we're placing the bombs, you have to bob and weave, you have to elbow pad early, you have to go early. All this, and that's a really bad chair to save against. Oh my gosh. So, I'm just gonna elbow pad early, guys. That's what you have to do. When it's a really bad chair like this, you have to elbow pad. You have to dodge the timer bomb too. So I'm gonna go around the timer bomb. You have to dodge the bombs. I'm gonna go for it, and I'm out. That's a good save. So, guys, there are two strategies when you get to the chair. First of all, you have to dodge all the bombs. You have to waste elbow pads when you play a Bonbon. Have to waste elbow pads. You have to waste elbow pads. When you get to the chair, he'll timer bomb you. You have to dodge the timer bomb. That's step one. Once you dodge the timer bomb, you can get to the chair. Once you get to the chair, you have to make him waste the bombs. Usually he'll have 3 in hand after he tries to waste them, 3 or 4. Count in your head. Once he wastes 2 or 3, you have to dodge. You have to bob and weave, zigzag. You have to dodge the bombs. Then you can go for the chair. There are 2 things you can do. You can either keep baiting it, like go for it, bait, touch the chair, bait, or you can just simply go for it. My strategy is the first save I do it. It works a lot of the time, believe it or not. But always go for the first, once you dodge all the bombs, dodge the timer bomb, elbow pad to the chair, you have to get that save off. Either you can go for it all on the first save, or you can keep baiting the hit. Let's see if I can. Alright guys, last but not least, we have Hellen. Hellen is the worst hunter in the game, but his camp is insanely good with the Phantom. Now guys, with the Phantom, it's hard because he can just take the Phantom back and replace it. It's very hard, but this is my strategy. So you want to go early. You want to make him place the Phantom. Once he places the Phantom, walk away. He calls it back. Now just elbow pad to the chair. He calls the Phantom. You take the hit and you just leave. You have to leave. The problem with Hellembers is that they can call the Phantom back. They can just place it and call it back. Place it and call it back. So you can't really just run away from the Phantom because they'll just call it back. So the best way to save versus a Hellember is you go to the chair, make him bait it out, walk back. When he calls it back, or if it starts running at you, you elbow pad to the chair. Once you elbow pad to the chair, there's a delay where he will swing, you save. You will get double hit against a Hellember a lot of the time. But the kite against Hellen should be so good that getting double hit shouldn't matter. But that is the best way to save versus Hellen. You have to bait out the Phantom and then elbow pad to the chair, so when he places the Phantom down again, you have like a 2-second delay where you can save. When you're saving versus the puppet, actually I'll just show you guys the puppet. Alright guys, here we have Hellen saving with a puppet. Puppet is one of the easiest things to save against. All you have to do is touch it and you're fine. What you want to do is you want to go early because you don't know if it's going to be a Phantom or a puppet. But you do want to go early. You don't want to get hit by the Hellember either. That's a no-no. Oh, that elbow pad. You want to touch the puppet, get out. Touch the puppet, get out. But you want to touch the puppet and get out. That is the simplest way. You just elbow pad to the puppet, touch the puppet, and you get out. That elbow pad was questionable, I know. But you just want to touch the puppet and get out. Touching the puppet is the easiest way. Now, guys, because Spencer did all this, I'm going to try to save versus a puppet and a Phantom at the same time. And no matter what, I have to keep it in. So if I fail save, well, you guys are going to see that. Alright guys, here we go. No matter what, this is the ending. Now I'll make an outro, but I'll do the outro here. But let's see what I can do. This is insanely impossible one hit, but we will try. I got the same up, but we all got hit. Anyway, guys, that is my Mercenary guide. Please leave in the comment section below if I missed anything at all. If I did miss anything, please let me know. Leave a like if you are new. Subscribe to Sprince's channel. He will start posting very soon. He is the #1 hunter in NA&U, in my opinion. Of course, that is a little biased, but you guys have seen him in tournaments. He has yet to lose a tournament with him on my team, so we will see. Thank you guys once again for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to Smirce's channel once again. Join my Discord and follow me on Instagram if you want to stay up to date and join my amazing community of amazing people. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys later. Have a great night, great day, wherever you are. Bye-bye.